Morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I've been studying about the importance of recharging in the presence of the Lord and having quiet time with God in solitude, just like Jesus did. Jesus set such an amazing example for us of how he needed to go off to spend time with God the Father. And we should model that same thing. We should model what Jesus did for us and find time to spend time in solitude at the feet of Jesus in his presence, because it's how we will be recharged for our day and recharged for our week, that alone time with the Lord, seeking him. And God showed me this. Well, I mean, he shows me this lesson all the time, but he continues to show me this lesson. For example, last week, it was a pretty tough week at work, and by Friday, I was just done. So I wake up Saturday morning really early. My dogs, sometimes they wake me up pretty early. So I got out of bed and I decided to stay awake and not go back to sleep after I let my dogs out. So I was just in my living room, just at my couch on my knees, just praying, just praying for a long period of time to the Lord, praying in the natural, praying in the spirit, sitting before him in silence, listening to his voice. And it's like the burdens just started lifting and got lighter and lighter and lighter. And instead of being filled with all the problems from the week, it's like they were all emptied. And I was just full of joy in the spirit again, full of his peace. And just that quiet time with the Lord is so necessary. So I found this on a website. I didn't have time this morning to look this up myself, but this website called To Every Nation Ministries, and it's 6 reasons Jesus chose solitude over people. And I feel like this is so good. Number 1, to prepare for a major task. Jesus spent 40 days praying in the wilderness after he was baptized. Then he began his public ministry. So just as Jesus spent solitude with God the Father, to prepare for a major task, we should do that as well. Number 2, to recharge after hard work. And this is when I find myself definitely needing to spend solitude with the Father to recharge, like almost like your cell phone, like it's dead, after using it for so long, you have to charge it. Like the same with us, like when we're emptying ourselves out into others and into our work and into the ministries God has for us, we need to be filled again. We need to be recharged, and having solitude and quiet time with God the Father helps us to do that. Number 3, to work through grief. Jesus went away by himself after John the Baptist was beheaded. Number 4, before making an important decision, and God's taught me this time and time again, not to jump into those decisions that we need to make, but really spend time in the Lord's presence, asking questions, searching the scriptures before making those important decisions. Early in his ministry, Jesus spent the whole night alone in prayer. The next day, he chose his 12 disciples. Number 5, in a time of distress, Jesus prayed at the Mount of Olives before he was arrested. And then number 6, to focus on prayer, alone time and prayer. Time spent in solitude with God is not time spent alone. It's not time alone. It's time with our Creator, with God the Father, with the Holy Spirit, with Jesus, the Son. And that time really will refresh us and satisfy us and fill our every longing and desire more than anything else we could ever do that we think will satisfy us. I know sometimes, zoning out in front of the TV can feel kind of satisfying, and, sometimes maybe that's needed, but nothing satisfies the way that spending that time in solitude with God the Father does. So friend, I want to encourage you, if maybe you're trying to recharge using all these other different things and it's just not working, try once a day to find solitude with God. Go wherever that may be for you, outside, inside, wherever it may be in your car, and just silence yourself before the Lord. Be still and know that he is God. Listen to his voice, pray, and you will just feel this peace just wash over you, and you'll start to feel like you're recharging and you're refreshed. So God bless you. Have a great day.